Only on KCCI, Governor Reynolds is sharing more about her priorities in her final year in office. Right now, Iowa's leaning on its savings to keep the state budget balanced.
And that's fueling heated debate at the State House as lawmakers disagree over whether our state should keep paying its bills like that. Chief political reporter Amanda Rooker asked the governor what comes next. Amanda?
Well, Stacey and Ben, this is something that we get questions about a lot, and this all traces back to the income tax cuts that Iowa lawmakers passed over the last several years. So the state is taking in less money, and Republicans say they expected that. They say the plan was always to use funding that was already set aside to make up the difference. I asked Governor Reynolds how long that strategy is supposed to last and pressed her on what happens if the economy doesn't grow fast enough to fill that gap. Under your projections, when will Iowa stop using one-time funding to balance the budget?
Well, I don't think I would really say it like that. So what we're doing is we're using the Taxpayer Relief Fund. It was always designed for that. We stood up the Taxpayer Relief Fund to spread out the cost of bringing taxes down until we can start to see the economy rebound. And we will. And so that's what it's there for. And hopefully at some point, we'll draw that down, but we'll see enough growth in the economy that will be on our way. Now, if you took that funding and you put it into school, or something like that, then it would be using that for a one-time expense for ongoing expenses. That's what some of the schools did with the COVID dollars. They took those dollars that were one-time dollars and they hired additional teachers, and then they've not been able to sustain that funding going forward. And so that is not what we're doing with this. It is money that we always intended to use for tax cuts to spread out the timeline until we can see the economy grow.
But in that taxpayer relief fund, right, there's $4 billion in that fund. At the end of 5 years, will there still be money left in that taxpayer relief fund?
We draw it down. You'll see as it's starting to go down. I mean, even projections 2 years ago when we started, we had projected that we would start dipping into them. We did it in 18, 19, 20, 21, and we didn't because the economy was still growing, and so we had enough growth that we were able to sustain the phase down of the taxes. It was manageable. Well, when we went to 3.8 and we accelerated it a year, that took a little bit bigger dip, but we are seeing our economy rebound. We saw $20 billion of new capital investment in the state since 2024.
The concern that we hear from people is they get that, but they also want to make sure that the taxpayer relief fund won't run out if the economy doesn't rebound, or if there is a change. So is there a year based on your projections that show the economy will rebound by this year and we won't need to use the taxpayer relief fund?
No, they're projections, so we dip into a little bit. It depends on the amount each year, but there's so many variables that go into that. And it's just like that is to help spread it out, and it's there and we utilize it and we're okay. But if it comes to a point where we're not, then you make different budgetary choices.
I also asked the governor about her plan to lower property taxes, where she stands on eminent domain, and why she's proposing stricter bail rules for undocumented immigrants. You can watch our full conversation on KCCI 8 News Close Up. That's Sunday morning at 10:30. Stacey?
Looking forward to that conversation. Amanda, thank you.